Hey guys, Dewayne Martin. Go over a couple things with you. This is my hunting bow. No stabilizer, no rest, no plunger, not even a quiver. When I first started today, my point on was about 35. My knock point was 3/8 of an inch above center. I moved it to 3/4 of an inch above center. Knock high. Did not like a 35-yard point on to hunt with. I wanted a 25-yard point on. At 20 yards, I hold 4 inches low, or basically the bottom of the belly. At 25, I hold point on, tip of the arrow exactly where I want to hit. At 30, I'm holding about 4 inches high. Real simple. It took me about 30 minutes to figure it out, change it. Hope this helps. Okay, what I'm showing is my nocking point. This is my hunting bow. It's 50 pounds. My nocking point is 5/16 of an inch high. And I'm going to show you some videos that show that how my nocking point is set is not what I'm after. It's a Sky TDX 17. 62-inch bow. I'm drawing at about 29.5, 30 inches, making about 50 pounds out of it. What I'm going to do is move the nocking point up, probably at least 1/4 of an inch. Reshoot. I'm looking to get about a 25-yard point on. Okay, as you can tell, I moved it up from 3/8 of an inch to 5/8 of an inch, which is a full 1/4 of an inch. And I will start off by shooting my 20-yard. I want to be about 3 inches low or 3 inches high at 20 yards, holding about 3 inches low. 25, I want to be point on. 30, I don't mind holding a couple inches high. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm shooting 20 yards. And I'm going to hold in the little brown spot. Last time I hit 8 inches high. This time I'm hoping to hit about 3. So let's see what happens. Okay, on this pig, I'm going to hold the bottom of the core, right where the core meets the body. About 19 yards, 18, 19 yards, looking for a 3 to 4 inch gap. That's what I'm after. Okay, as you can see, holding the bottom of the core worked perfect. This is 18, 19 yards. Had to raise my knock point up a 1/4 inch. Before, at 18 yards, I was hitting about 8 inches, maybe 10 inches high, and raised my knock point up a 1/4 inch, drops my gap by about 6 inches at this distance, which is a lot. Keeps me from having to aim off the animal. Okay, this deer target is 25 yards, and I'm hoping to shoot point on. That's exactly what I was after, was 25 point on. Let's see what happens. Okay, what I'm showing here is 30 yards. At 30, I expect to hold about 3 inches high. I'm going to be aiming just in the middle of that rough section. I'm going to shoot point on first. Hopefully I'm point on. I'll probably be 3 to 4 inches low. Let's see what happens with the first one. Okay, as you can tell, I'm about 3 inches low, and that's exactly what I was hoping for at 30 yards. So if I wanted to cheat it a little bit on the front side, I could lower my knock point to get my point on to 30. I'm really not worried that much about 30. I want to make sure I'm better, easier aiming at 10 to 25. The next one, I'll hold about a 3-inch gap over top of it. Should be about 3 to 4 inches above that arrow. Just like that. Real simple. If you ain't happy with your point on, change your knocking point. That's the easiest way to fix minor issues and makes life a lot better.